Hey guys, it's Nuggettacular here, and today I'm back with another speed build. So, as you can already tell by the title, it is a 4x4 grid tiny house. So, the whole concept is to create all livable space within a 4x4 grid. This was so hard. I'm glad I did it though because it was a lot of fun. And I just had, like, I don't know, like, it was really difficult to get all of the stuff, like, get everything in and, like, figure out how I was going to lay everything out. I ended up changing it a couple times, changing the layout a little bit a couple times, but I wanted there to be, like, a closed bathroom or closed room for the bathroom. So that's what I'm setting up right now. Like, basically, in order to do this challenge, you have to have move objects on. Like, you just have to. Otherwise, it just does not work at all. Like, there's no way you could do this without having move objects on. But yeah, I mean, it's just like so hard. Like, I was trying to get it so the bed I was trying to get the layout so I could leave the bed on the floor, but for whatever reason I couldn't figure it out, and I couldn't get it to work that way, so it ends up getting raised into the air by using the 9 key. I probably could have left it there, like on the ground next to the stove there, but I didn't really like it. And I don't know, I was trying to figure out if I could put a dresser underneath the bed to make it look like it's kind of like a loftish kind of area. But there wasn't anything that was that high and that long. So I did that, but then it ends up getting taken out because apparently you can't have anything underneath the bed, like any like usable items underneath the bed, otherwise it won't work. Like, otherwise it's not functional. So, like, the dresser gets taken out and it looks really weird. Like, I don't like it how I have it, how it ends up, because it's just, there's like an empty space underneath the bed and it looks stupid. But I don't know. I mean, if I could have done other things, like if I could have used this like a rug to put underneath the bed, it would look really cool, but like, it kept disappearing like parts of the way, so apparently you can't raise any rugs up, which is kind of weird. But I was, it was very difficult to figure everything out, and I liked the idea of making like a light ladder, so I have like those wall lights on the wall that kind of look like ladder rungs. I ended up changing it out for different lights that I think look better. Well, maybe not better, but if I had those there, they couldn't use the bed, so I had to use different ones. And I don't know, it works, I guess. It just works. I would have liked to do something different, but yeah. So this house ends up being like a little more than starter price. I think it ends up being total 27,000 simoleons. Pretty sure 27,000 simoleons, and able to download on the gallery. So what I did while I was making this was I had a sim on the house so that I could test everything and make sure everything was workable. So, like, here I'm trying to figure out the bed, and I really liked the idea of having the shelf underneath of it. I just, like, made the shelf bigger, but it wouldn't work out. She couldn't get to it. Like, no matter what I did, if it was over top of something, she couldn't use it. which kind of sucked. Like, it's just impossible. And I really tried. I wanted to do something different, something cool, and I could not get it to do anything. So, so unfortunately, there's, like I said, empty space underneath the bed at the end, in the end result. But I really liked how. Sorry, I got a hair in my mouth. Ugh. I really liked how the end. I really liked the end result on the outside. Like, I don't get to that until like basically the end of the video, but I really liked the exterior of the house. Like, the inside, it was okay, but I didn't really spend too much time with decorating it because there wasn't really a whole lot of wall space available, so it was really hard to get stuff to fill the space without having any space, I guess. So it just didn't look as good as I wanted it to on the inside. But I tried. I added a couple paintings and I added one plant, but still, it's just not as nice as I would have wanted it to be. So these are this is the ladder that I end up going with. I kind of, like, now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of wish I would have put the right side of the ladders into the wall and then had the column next to it, because I couldn't get it to fit. Like, I couldn't get the column to go on the other side of the ladder, and it just looked weird. Like, I don't know, it just looked really weird. Sorry, I'm taking a drink of my coffee. It's early in the morning here. Well, I guess it's not now, but I've been up for a while and I'm still exhausted. But yeah, so now I'm just kind of like getting everything set up, like figuring out where I'm going to put TV, and I wanted to put a couch in here, but it just didn't work. Like I said, couldn't put anything underneath the bed, which really sucks. Honestly, if I wasn't trying to make this like functional, I would have put the sofa there, because you just can't get to the bed, or you just can't, and it just looks really stupid, because it's just wide open space that could have been used. But yeah, so I eventually, for whatever reason, that thing I keep using, the white piece, I think it's from like pool lap guides or something like that. It was like broken, so every time I try to place it, it was like all grayed out and like mechanical looking. So I don't know why it was doing that. It's from the game. It's not like custom content or anything. But even like if I put it as normal size and laid it on the ground, it was still broken. So it's weird. I turned 24 and I feel really old, and yeah. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't know. You have those moments where you're just like, what am I doing with my life? That is right now, like all day long. Which is really sad, but at least I listen to stuff and like do keep me occupied, I guess. But it was really and my family took me out for dinner, and we went to this place called Zin Burger, which has like really delicious like gourmet type style burgers and fries and milkshakes, and it was really good. They didn't have like they didn't sing to me, which I was thankful, but they did like give me like this big huge milkshake with a candle in it, and it was nice. And my family sang to me, but that's kind of a given for our family. So yeah, it was really nice. I had a really good time. It was nice. So here I'm just putting in the windows and stuff. I wanted a lot of natural light in this build. It just made it look that much better. And And I kind of like the idea of having the brick backsplash, I guess, in the kitchen. I actually take it outside and use a little bit of a brick accent outside as well, and I really liked it. And I'm trying to do like the finishing touches up on the inside, you know, putting the flooring down, trying to get some decor in, like the roof and all of that jazz. So I think now I start working on the outside, and I don't really do a whole lot else inside the house for the rest of the video. I do go back after I finish the video and do a couple more like finishing touches on the house. Like I put a couple paintings up on the wall and put the plant in, because I don't think I actually put the plant in the video, but they're in the screenshots. So like I do a couple like decor things in the screenshots, because like from the thumbnail, you know, those little like slate slots column things that are in the front of the house, I don't think I put those in because I couldn't find them until after I stopped recording. But I didn't do like a whole lot after I stopped. I did like a couple things, you know, like yeah, I just like I didn't want to do too much when I wasn't recording, but I still wanted to do like a little bit, because it wasn't complete, I didn't think, and my video was already pretty long, so I didn't want it to be like this huge hour-long video of me just decorating the house. I figured you guys could see that in the screenshots, and then if you decided you wanted to download it, you can decorate it however you want as well. So and like I said, I didn't do a whole lot to it afterwards. I did like a couple paintings up on the wall, some little decor items in the bathroom like the toilet paper and towel rack and whatever, and then a couple things on the side, but everything else was in the video. I mean, I liked the idea of having like a green feel to the house, like an eco-friendly type house. I think that's what I actually call it, is like a 4x4 eco-friendly compact house or compact home. At least that's what I call it on the gallery. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it on YouTube yet, so I'm sure you'll see right now when you're watching this video what it's called, but I liked the idea of having like a green roof for this build. Like it seemed like a perfect idea, and I added a bunch of lot traits to kind of coincide with a self-sufficient house. So the house has great soil, better quality food, in the domestic qualities as well. So gardening skill goes up faster, cooking goes up faster, handiness goes up faster. All of those things I felt were necessary for a tiny house build, especially this one, because it was a greenhouse, you know, like an eco-friendly house. Self-sufficient, I guess. Self-sufficient is probably the better word for this house. Because obviously we don't have that trait where it's eco-friendly or whatever that one is in The Sims 3, where you're like limiting yourself on power usage and laundry and all that stuff. We don't have that in The Sims 4, so that is what I wanted to do. That's kind of the idea that I had for the building of this house. And I don't know, I think I did a pretty decent job. I don't know. I just love this house. Like, I don't think I could ever live in a tiny house myself, but I would like to have like maybe one in my backyard of my future dream house, you know, just like a little area where we could like go and do whatever, have like a little guest house or something. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'll make an idea for a like a tiny tree house or something. I think that would be kind of cool. maybe not to this scale, maybe not a 4x4 house, but do something similar to this and have it be in a tree instead of, you know, on a foundation. I think that would be kind of really cool to do. But yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out the deck and how I want it to be, and there's still plenty of room on the lot, so you could go in and put like a grill and like some patio chairs and table or whatever. You could probably even put like a small pool or hot tub in the backyard too. I just didn't do any of that. I just wanted the house itself and the deck. I didn't put too much stuff outside. Just like, you know, mailbox, trash bag or trash can, and then obviously the wall sculptures. Just because I just didn't want, I didn't want to have like, I don't know, I didn't want to do too much with the outside. I wanted it to stand out on its own. So I didn't do too much landscaping, just like a few things. Like this is pretty much all I do, is add these hedges all around the building. That's really all I do for landscaping, and then the roof, obviously. But I really liked it. I don't know, like I just really liked it. But anyway, like you'll see in the screenshots everything else that I do to the house. And I really end up liking this video, or liking this build a lot. But anyways, guys, the screenshots are right here. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And as always, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys!